Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of my Swindon Town's career mode, where we actually have a full lineup available for once, which is a really nice bloody change. And we're going to be playing against Walsall away, a decent team in League One. Not a bad side at all. You have Peterborough down there in 7th below me, poor little Peterborough. Only on 21 points, and me on a lovely little 26 points. 1 defeat in the league, 19 goals for, 6 against, 13 goal difference. Fleetwood Town are right at the bottom of the table. Got a little Gabriel Salalem on my transfer network, but he'd probably be out of my price range unless I should have really got him quite early on in the season. But oh well, can't get them all, can you? Well, looking at the team, we shall be playing Walsall away. Pretty sure, yeah, it is away. I can see the big banner now. I'll be playing in my lovely white and black kit, and Walsall will be in their home red kit. All those beautiful graphics. Does make me look forward to FIFA 16 coming out soon. I shall be playing that a lot, and I will start another Swindon Town career mode, or it might be another League 1 team, but it'll probably be League 1 or League 2. See the Walsall lineup. We've got a zombie up front: Baxendale, Manton, Chambers, Sawyers, Cook, Taylor, Rowley, O'Connor, Perkis, and Rory O'Donnell. I know some of the players, but not a lot of that overall, so I won't have a lot of noticeable knowledge on it. And here comes the Swindon Town lineup. We've got Fodringham in goal, Nathan Byrne, Tyus Browning, Friars, Tafolo, Mastur, Lagongu, Loftus-Cheek, Lakovic, Thompson, and Tony up front. Big boy Tony returns to the team. There is no Jonathan Abika. I have relegated him to my substitute bench, and I'm only bringing him on in very, very extreme circumstances because the guy does my fucking head in whether he's on the pitch. But wait, it's 12th minute in, trying to get a bit of passing going. Vakovic is on the ball, a lovely player. Just mugs off the Sawyers. There's Thompson on the wing. What can he do? Tucks inside, forces a decent save. And what can Tony do? Release? Can he get there first? Yes, he can, and he finishes. 1-0 to Swindon. Robins take the lead. Okay, away at Walsall. Also the capital of Poland, but that's on another note. And the Swindon fans are buoyant. A nice early goal, just what we needed. No ultra defensive tactics for Walsall, just in case they scored first. And that's Ivan Toney's 5th league goal of the season. Very nice times. And it's come from a player that's incredibly injury prone. Tony does have a nice little tuck in and shot there. Just can't make much more of it. Should have really done better with that chance. It falls over as he hits it, as every player does on FIFA. Now we've got Loftus-Cheek, back to Lagongu, back to Tony. Passing it back. Loftus-Cheek on the ball now. Back to Lakovic. What can Lakovic do? Plays it over the top. It's Tony. It's Mastur. What can Mastur do? Mastur makes it 2. That's what he can do. It's 2-0 to the Robins away at Walsall. Lovely little passing move. I'd like to blow my own trumpet and do say so myself. I was quite happy with the move. And we get a nice little go out of it. Nice little pass to Mastur. He finesses it right in the near post of the keeper. Could have gone the other way possibly if I wanted to smash it. That is his 2nd league goal of the season, and his 1st league goal was a bit of a peach as well. Quite a comfortable commanding position against Walsall now. Loftus-Cheek tries to intercept the ball but just can't manage it. Walsall with Perkis. Little bit of break up on the game catcher we had here at this point. I don't know why though. Baxendale on the ball. Tucking inside, back to Perkis. We intercept it. Mastur wins the ball. It's Tony. Back to Thompson. Trying to create a move here. Playing it up to near to Rakovic. The keeper boots it away. What can we do? Can we make any more of this? It's Loftus-Cheek. So Rakovic mugs off the keeper. The defender. What can he do with this? A low cross is Tony for an easy goal. And that's his 6th league goal of the season. And Rakovic absolutely fucking annihilated the defence there. When I say he mugged off the keeper, he might as well mugged off the keeper with how good a ball this was. This is just asking for a tap-in. And that's exactly what happened. Tony obliged and took that tap-in. 3-0, very commanding position. Can't really see any way for Walsall to come back in this. Sam Mampton on the ball, actually not one of their better players. Sawyers, big boy Escombe, I think, or Esombe, whatever his name is. Cook on the ball, trying to create a chance. Plays back to Sawyers. Not the best to touch from Sawyers, actually. Pass it into Manton. Bit of worry here from me. Could have possibly gone around a penalty, but it was a good tackle from Byrne. And that is half time. Loftus-Cheek as the final touch of the half. Very strong, decent performance on my Swindon Town team. Just have a quick little glimpse out of the results. You can pause it there if you need be, if you do want to see them. Just thinking, how could I possibly change this? Because I'm in a very good position. I don't really want to lose any of what players I consider first team players. I can even just give other players a run out. So I thought I'd give my little right back bar from a run out this game. I was in a strong position. I wasn't much worry. I thought Masture's on the ball, passes the bathroom. I'm moving in the 60th minute, and it's Tony. What can he do? Tucks inside a little bit, tucks inside again. Burn going down here, and he gets absolutely clobbered. I don't know if that was either a really elaborate dive, but he does like a little roly-poly, and that's a penalty for me. Only a booking for the Walsall defender, but it perhaps was a soft penalty anyway, but we will happily take that. Need all the little goodies we can get within League One. Question is, who will take the penalty? Masture's currently over the ball. Can he beat O'Donnell in goal? I actually look, and Mastur is probably the best penalty taker here. I'll give it to Tony for now, actually, because I want Tony to get his goal tally up. Just because of how well he's playing. I don't know what the hell that was outside my window. It was a bird, but can Tony make it 4? Yes, he does. It's 4-0 to me. Comfortable position. And I apologise for the noise in the background. There's some sort of bird getting murdered or something, but it's not awfully pleasant. I'm just going to try and ignore that for now, ladies and gents. Do not know what that is. Or I'll just shut my window and ignore Mother Nature for now, even though I'm a bit of a conservationist. But as we go, Baxendale's on the ball. Back to O'Connor. Baxendale, which covers the ball again. Back to Isombe. What's he going to do? Does a decent cross, and it's Chambers, and Walsall do get a goal back. Perhaps could have dealt a bit better on that. It wasn't my finest defending by any means. I do seem to struggle with crosses on this game, but it was a nice little move from Walsall. Decent cross, too much power for Fodringham and too close range, and he was not saving that. Gongu does pick up a slight injury, he's cast him in the box. I'm still going for 5th even at this stage. Tony's just sitting there all happily. I've taken him off as there was no need to keep him on, unless I just wanted to get his goal tally, but I didn't see the point. Nearly get another goal here from Friars, and that bloody bird is back now and I can hear it. Mastur's on there, puts in a first time cross, trying to get to Lugungu, and it is intercepted, unfortunately. And that's the end of that game, ladies and gents, for now. I'll shut my windows for now, so that bird noise is not deafening my ears and possibly yours as well. No idea what that was though, because I can't actually see anything in my garden, so it must be one of the trees nearby. But at this stage I cannot do anything about it. There's a little scout report on Devante Cole here, and then Brian Lawrence. The next game we get home to Yeovil. Things, can we continue our good run and get a positive result against Yeovil? Hopefully we can. Second in the table, Notts County first. Swindon Town against Yeovil. Achieved by unity is Yeovil's little slogan. Hopefully they will falter against me this game. Shaking hands, doing a little polite little shaky shake. We'll see our line up in a second. I think Yeovil's nickname, and people are welcome to correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think it's the Glovers, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's the Glovers. I think their ground's Hewlish Park. So they were in the Championship for a very, very brief spell, and it didn't last that long. But for a club like Yeovil, that's very highly overachieving anyway. Back to the same lineup really. Mastur, got to follow Fries. I'm giving Jake Stevens a go in centre back just because he won't bloody stop moaning about not playing. So we are giving him a game. We'll see if he can actually bring anything to the team. Hopefully he can. And currently we have the Yeovil lineup, where I do recognise Adam Morgan. I think he was a Liverpool youngster. I think that's Joe Edwards, Arthur Worry, and Avovala Tumasi. I think he used to play for Northampton. Anyway, we kick off. 7 minute in. Lavakovic on the ball now. What can he do? Plays it to Tony. Very incisive ball to Lugungu. Lugungu, what can he do? Lugungu! And it's a very, very good save, but I perhaps should have done better for it and gone to the far post. I had a bit more composure. But it's still a very decent save from the Yeovil keeper. There's Tony here rampaging through. Still rampaging. It's Tony. What's he going to do? Arthur Webby can't keep up with him. He's still in the box. And hits it wide. And I think that was actually more closely going out for a throw-in. But what is this? The ref's giving me a penalty. Arthur Worthy's been sent off. Tony's got me one of the luckiest penalties ever. Stephen Arthur Worthy is sent off in the 30th minute. Very promising position for Swindon Town. And yes, I'll probably say it is a penalty. But Tony does get his actual shot away. Then he's absolutely clattered. And Arthur is not happy. Look at that face. He's not a happy black man currently. But at the moment, Mastur can see if he can get the goal to put us in the lead at the moment. It's Mastur against Chris Wheel. Well, no, it's not. I actually chose to give it to Tony. I thought. So sometimes I think I just like giving it to Tony just because he's my top goal scorer. Even though I think Mastur is slightly better at penalties. Tony, can he beat Wheel? Yes, he can. There's no stopping that. Wheel didn't even move. And I'm 1-0 up. 32nd minute. Tony, my main man in the league, scores quite easily against Wheel from a pen. I know people say you should score like most pens on the game, but sometimes the keeper does guess the right way, or you just don't put enough power on it. Got me a little upload as well. Overall kicking off in 33rd minute. It's 45th minute now. So there's no actual other highlights. That's passing it away. It's Gile to Loftus-Cheek. Intercepts and they've gone good. That is half time and we're 1-0 up. And I must say, despite me being 1-0 up against the Oval, I'm thinking, oh, you should go on and win this and match them. This was actually, I just could not get really going. I had 6 shots, only 2 on target. And this weren't a great performance from me at all. Just looking to welcome bring on. I've got Gladwin I can bring on. Very good, decent player. Now plays for QPR. And so does Lugongu actually. They both play for QPR. But I'm using the latest squad update. I'm not actually using current customised, as it just messes up generally. It doesn't give you any EA points either. Not that I really need any. Got like 1 billion. 60th minute. Yeovil's passing it around. Loftus-Cheek intercepts to Gladwin. What can he do? Trying to set Tony away. It's Tony rampaging at the Yeovil defence. It's a shot and it is miles wide, unfortunately. But it was still promising signs. It's still in relatively comfortable. 78th minute. Gladwin intercepts. It's a beaker. I finally bought on a beaker. It was only because Tony was tired. What can a beaker do though? Decent save from the keeper. Nice little ball roll from a beaker. Not the best bit of skill, but was a decent chance, must I say. 88th minute. Still got my 1-0 win so far. I'm very happy. My little 1-0 scoreline. I'll happily take this. Builds some momentum. Gladwin on the ball. Plays it to the Folo. Just tucks in. Gives it back to Gladwin. Trying to create a chance here. Swift nearly loses the ball. Thompson trying to tuck inside, gets it. Still battling with the Oval Tomasi. Still having a battle over there. And oh my god, now Yeovil are counter attacking. And it's Salazar, it's Morgan. Can Yeovil ruin the party for Swindon? Yes, they can. Jesus Christ, Morgan absolutely rips the fucking net out with that shot against Fodringham. Incisive counter attack from Yeovil. Virtually their only chance in the game, and that has got them an equaliser against me. Down to 10 men as well. A little bit of break up from the game capture here. Thompson just trying to run through, trying to get me pinch something for me and possibly get a win. But that is it. Yeovil in literally the final seconds of the game, like it was scripted, with an incisive counter attack. Nice little ball from Joe Edwards and Salazar. Nice little win from Othervard Tumasi against Nathan Thompson, and Morgan with a brilliant finish. And I had 9 shots. I didn't actually have much possession, and my shot accuracy was fucking terrible that game. But it was annoying just because I was in a command. I really should have won that comfortably. Much to my great annoyance, but oh well. I think the next game is Barnsley. Just looking at some other people. I'm literally just inquiring for anyone because I'm thinking of how can I improve this team. How can I improve Swindon? I generally want to give them a young, decent side to go like the makeup they already have, but we'll see what happens overall. I would prefer a younger side, but we'll see. Can't always do that. I actually have problems with the Barnsley game, but I think I did win 2-0 against Barnsley away. He got to capture halfway through it when it was working fine up to half time. Just went, no, I will not record your game, but now you have a little game against our home to Colchester, which has been quite a prominent fixture, I think, in League One for a while now. Colchester seem to be I don't know if they're more of a relegation threatened team normally or a mid-table side. I think they are. Well, they have some players you might recognise. I'm giving Kasim a game here. I don't mind Colchester's kit as it goes. I think that's Alex Gibley, not a bad player. And one of the Murphy twins we have there. Got Fodringham in goal, always my current fixture. He will play every game just about. Tony, Lavakovic, Lugongu, Loftus-Cheek, Thompson, Mastor, Fries. And this is my strongest team essentially I can put out. That's by far my strongest team and I'm happy playing it. Can we get back on a winning track against Colchester though? That is the thing. Let's see the Colchester line now. We've got Walker, Brindley, Okunke. I think that's Okunke. Yeah, Eastman, Matthew Briggs, Alex Gibley, Lapsy, McCurr, John Murphy, or Joe Murphy, whatever one. Sanchez, Watt, and Chris Porter. I think if that is one of the Murphy twins, that's a good little loan signing. They can go quite far, both from Norwich, the Murphy twins. We kick off. It's Loftus-Cheek, Thompson. A little bit of break up still here, but it's generally okay. Fries, back to Toffolo. I say Toffolo like he's a foreign player, but he's not. He's English. Well, I just like saying the name like that, I suppose. I'm a bit retarded. Vakovic for an early hit, and I nearly actually take the lead with a long-range strike in only the second minute, all the way from kick-off. Would have been quite a nice way to start the game, but unfortunately we don't get the goal. Walker's just taken his goal kick. Boots it away. Going Loftus-Cheek in possession though. Trying to battle in the midfield is Mancur. Loftus-Cheek again. Back to Fries. Back to Tony. Tucks inside. Lugungu. Running with the ball now. Back to Tony. What can Tony do? What can Tony do? Nice little bit of skill. Tries to play it through to Thompson. Can't really get on the end of it. But it is Livakovic now on the ball. One of my better players. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Back to Lugungu. Hits the finesse. And I actually thought that was in. I actually celebrated and was like, oh, no, it's not actually in. It's Tony. What can he do here? And it's just narrowly wide, but perhaps should do better. Some of my finishing is quite erratic with Tony. It's Burn on the ball. I think back to Thompson. For some reason, the player names are gone here, and I should have really realised this as I was playing the game, but oh well. Lugungu, so well, my own players. It's Tony. It's Tony. It's Tony trying to get a goal. What can he do? What can Tony do? He smashes it in. I was so determined as to score over Tony. I was having nothing from the opposition. I was just running through, and I was like, I'm going to score this. You're not going to tackle me. Get the hell out of my way. Just runs through, and it's not actually the best of finishes. It's just powerful, and it's right at the keeper. But it's enough to get me the goal, thankfully. Now, how can Colchester respond? That's the question. If they can respond. It's Murphy on the ball. Livakovic trying to trap back, but not really doing a good enough job. More or less ends up fouling him. It's a really good ball from Colchester. It's Murphy. It's McCrew, and Fodrin can't get it, and he just ends up diving into the net for some reason like a spasticated fish. But unfortunately, I did a quite bad job of defending it. It was quite a good play from Colchester, and it was actually quite quick in real time. That is a goal for George McCrew, and they have equalised against me. And how can we respond now? That is the question. I still have a little pointless turn here for me. That's what I like doing, some little pointless skill. It's Livakovic trying to respond already. Livakovic acts inside, hits it. Oh, and I was hoping it would look at the ball would squirm under the keeper, but it didn't. And that is half time, ladies and gentlemen. Much to my annoyance, this was a much better performance than the Oval game, and I just could not get another goal. But a lot of shots like near misses, as you have seen earlier. I was thinking, how can I change this? I take off Loftus-Cheek and I've been on Kasim. And I know Kasim's actually nearly 7 rated, overalls rated higher than Loftus-Cheek. But Loftus-Cheek just, for some reason, seems better than his overall. He just dominates. It's Kasim on the ball here. 74th minute. It's back to a beaker. Hits a shot. Should do better with it. And the keeper just managed to grab it. And it's actually offside in the end. I thought at first I got a penalty, but I was being way too optimistic with that assumption. At 75th minute, and I'm very frustrated because I do need to pick up the momentum. I can't have 2 draws in a row. That would really halt my momentum at this stage. Gladwin on the ball, back to Kasim. Livakovic, what can he do? It's slightly deflected and goes through a few bodies, but they do clear it. 85th minute, I need a goal badly. It's a beaker just trying to run through, trying to create something, trying to turn a bit of space. Plays to Kasim, what can he do? And he finishes it. It's 2-1 Swindon Town. 87th minute, Kasim scores. I bought him on as a sub for Loftus-Cheek, and a little bit of tactical brilliance for me, you might say. Probably bloody not, it's just right place, right time. A nice little turn and finishes it first time, practically into the corner. It's a quite nice finish. I was quite happy with that. I went absolutely berserk when that went in at the time. I'm 2-1 up against Colchester, and hopefully we can see this game out, unlike the Oval game. 90th minute, Tony running through on it, tries to get... I'm still trying to attack instead of taking it to the corner. Kasim nearly gets another goal, but that is the end of the game. That was the final whistle and the final bit of play during this game, ladies and gents. So we've had 2 victories in this episode, 3 if you count the Barnsley result, because I did win that game 2-0, it just didn't record it correctly. And we shall go into our next game. The stats were very much in my favour as well. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time when it'll be part 8, as this was part 7. Goodbye for now, ladies and gents.